I was spending up to 4 hours for one video. I've gotten it down to where this includes processing time and all of that, 12 to 15 minutes max on a video to edit. What I love about it is,
so today at the Creators Lunch Table, we're going to be talking about AI tools that we're using for our YouTube, for our content, and for our business. And someone that hasn't really wanted to, I guess, give in to the AI.
Yeah.
There are a few things that I'm loving about the AI. And the other thing I should probably say, it's helping our clients get results faster.
Yeah.
And there's one thing that we've been using that's helping them that I think, man, if you do this in your own business with your clients, your students, it's going to help them get results, which is going to help you get better case studies, better testimonials, and all that stuff. So we'll share that too. So let's start with the YouTube side of things.
Yeah.
What is something right now that you feel like you're using on a regular basis that's helping you save time?
Yeah.
Let's start there.
I think that's big. I think time is number one for AI. And I do want to be clear on this. We aren't using AI in the fact of creating the content. It's more of helping us do stuff with the content. So like it might be coming up with the ideas. It might be editing. It's stuff like that that makes thumbnails. It's stuff like that rather than making the actual content. So that's because I know a lot of people are like, oh, so you're just making AI content or faceless content or any of that. No, it's none of that. I still don't agree with all that or believe in that. But if that's you, maybe it works for you.
Yeah.
But as far as time, so one of the, and I also, little disclaimer, none of these that we are going to be sharing, we are an affiliate for. We might be in the future, but as of right now, we're not, unless there's a link in the description that has one, but right now there's not. And so all of these are ones we're testing out right now and kind of seeing. So the first one that I mainly use is Descript. And I use that for our video editing. So if you guys didn't know already, we follow in our content hack that we do, which is we do a live stream. And on that live stream, we record 2 to 3 videos inside of that we can repurpose on Wednesday and Friday for our Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We do 3 videos a week, a live and the 2 videos and then a podcast. But those are all recorded in one chunk. What I do is I take out those videos after the live, after I download the live, and then I edit those. And so I've used every editing thing possible. Like, I've used Final Cut. I've used Premiere Pro, Adobe. I used them all. ScreenFlow for the longest. But iMovie. Descript, for me, as of right now, I have been loving it. And I've gotten it down to where this includes processing time and all of that, 12 to 15 minutes max on a video to edit. Okay. So what I love about it is, again, it's saving me time. So before, on your old channel, Brain Creators, I was spending up to 4 hours for one video, but I was high edit.
In all fairness, you were creating more of the, edited, really flashy.
Very flashy.
Because that's what was kind of trending at the time.
Yeah.
So we've kind of went away from that.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to kind of throw that out there.
Yeah.
This is not, and we don't believe in that anymore.
No.
To be honest.
No, I was doing that. Then I got pretty good at it. I got it down to like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then now 12 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, but it usually doesn't take me that long. And what I like about Descript is it has AI all built into it. So you don't have to use the AI features of it, but it's very convenient. So like one of them is, and your favorite is the eye contact.
I know.
So they have eye contact, and then we're literally like, he'll start his point, and he'll be looking down at what he wrote down, and he doesn't follow a script. It's more of a bullet point of like, okay, this is what the title is, or this is something you're going to talk about. And so you'll glance down at it, but with that eye contact, it lifts your eyes up and looks like you're looking straight ahead.
There is a little tip there, though. I will give a tip on that. So if you are going to use that now, CapCut also has that feature built in.
Yep.
And I tested it. It works pretty darn good.
Yeah.
But the trick there is to have your bullet points. Like, so for me, like I'd be looking I'd be looking straight at the camera, right? But my notes are on my computer screen, which is down just a little bit. So I would have that down. So it'd be like me looking like this, and then I would glance down and I would be looking and reading, and then I might look back up. Well, it takes that rate out.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it is. It's insane.
And it saved me from having to like worry about that. Like I've thought about it, and I actually have a teleprompter, which I don't really use that much, but I don't use it at all, actually. The only thing I use it for now is it's called the prompter. It's from Elgato, and it's where I can take a Zoom call and I can put that on there because it's like a monitor, and I can put it up there so I can look straight at the person now versus me looking down.
Okay,
so that is a cool feature. But anyway, side note. But yeah, so that feature is literally like a click of a button.
And when I say it takes 2 seconds to do the whole video, that's it. You just click on the one clip and it does it. Boom, done. They transcribe it right away. So like when you put it in there, everything's transcribed. And why I like that is because I can go to any point in there and I just highlight the words and I can delete, I can add something.
It's like cutting it.
It's like cutting it. And then, I mean, there's literally all these filters you can do. Remove dead spaces between words, like remove your retakes. Like there's a bunch of stuff. I haven't even played with all of that yet, but it's very cool. The new thing they have, and this is where it's like
this is the AI.
This is the AI.
Well, the eye contact thing is AI,
but this is actually like
this here is
called
crazy.
Underlord. It's their version of AI. So you literally can type any prompt that you want in, and then it will perform that on the video best of how you described it, and then it can tweak it, whatever. It's still in beta, so it's not 100% there, and I've had a couple things with it, but I created this one prompt that works every time for me, and what it's for is for the jump cuts. So, like you don't have to have a lot of jump cuts, this and that. We like to do it because it's like that pattern interrupt kind of where it's going to keep you engaged because your eyes are always, back
adjusting.
in, back out. But we don't want it so too frequently where it's like, okay, it's too much. It's like going in and out. So I had a whole prompt where it's like every 30 seconds and then give 10 seconds after and all that. I put a whole prompt that literally all I do is copy and paste. It's already made. So I copy and paste it every time I put in the video. So now every minute you'll see jump cuts in there like slightly, and it'll be a slow zoom in, a slow zoom out.
That's cool.
I don't touch that, right? So that's in there. The other cool thing is like I can type in the word, kind of like if you were on, any document on your computer and you were going to search a word that's in there, right? I can search the word, and for us, I do it for our lead magnet.
You say leads.
Yeah, so I'll do leads, and I'll look, it'll go right to it, and then I just put the template I already created and click on it, and it's done.
Hey, time out for a minute.
Yeah.
We
should talk about
that's
it.
a great segue.
It is.
So here's a little insert that we're going to do, and we'll kind of show you how this works right now, because you'll be doing this in Descript.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say right now, if you would like to get access to a free training on how we build our email list using YouTube, it's our Steady Leads Flywheel.
Yeah.
Just comment leads down below.
Yep.
Just comment leads down below, and we'll go ahead and send it to you. And now what you're going to do is you're going to go back into Descript, and you're just going to say, I want to search leads. And then it's going to come right there. And then that's where you're going to put in your little comment leads down below.
Yeah, which is a template already saved. It's already done. Like it is very good once you understand how to use it. But the Underlord feature is so cool. Like you can add so many things by literally just asking it to do it, and then it'll go through. And the longest thing you're doing is waiting for it to process it, which takes like a minute or two. But that's it. So I personally love that. I think it has helped dramatically the time it takes for me to edit. I can get them done. Like I said, 15 minutes max. I'm getting a full 20-minute video done. Like it doesn't take long. Like this podcast, and even in this podcast, actually, because I don't do even as much title stuff that pops up on the screen, this will take me maybe 10 minutes. Like it's not going to take me long.
So if you were doing that in the past, even just simple jump cuts, slow zooms, maybe some text on screen, you could probably save some of that, but you still got to enter it in. Like, how much time would that have taken you?
Man, when I was doing it for your channel and doing just the jump cuts part, right? I'd always do that first. It was my first thing I did, and I did like every 30 seconds-ish, right? 15 to 30 seconds. And it took me...
On like a 10-minute video.
Yeah. Once I had my process down on a 10-minute video, I would say alone that would take me probably at least 10 to 15 minutes alone.
Just that.
Yeah. And then I had a process down too. Like I knew, okay, cut, I already have it saved, boom, and I would do it. But it was taking me 10 to 15 minutes.
That's just one piece.
And that's only 10 minutes. A 30-minute video, it's probably double that. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, time, it has saved me so much. And again, it's not like we're using anything like, I'm not creating content that's like fake or anything like that. All I'm doing is it's helping me do the editing process of it, which I would have done manually before. And it's a game changer. So that's, I would say, number one for like the editing side of things for time. That helps. The other thing, which I'll let you talk a little bit about, this is your favorite, is these wizards you've created. And this goes, we'll just start with the idea aspect of them, right? So like, if you guys are struggling with like your titles or anything like your, even just topics, right? For your niche, you know, how to hit your right audience, all of that. Like there is, yes, you can just put it in the chat, but what we've done, which is insane, you've done is you've literally like taken like our trainings and stuff, like the process, the systems we follow, you trained this AI bot, you know, chat to literally be us. So all our outlier titles, all that stuff, you just input your stuff and it'll do it for you. Do you want to talk a little bit about?
That is a big one. And so first off, I created these, you know, people call them as their GPTs is basically what it is. And so basically what I'm able to do is like for things like for us, thumbnails, the biggest thing on a thumbnail, by the way, guys, isn't necessarily what you put in it as far as like your graphics.
It's not the graphic.
It's not the graphics. That can add to it a little bit if you want to, but mostly it's going to be the words on that thumbnail. That's what's going to get curiosity. That's what's going to get you to want to, you know, to want to click in and see what it's about. So a lot of times that's the hardest part of our thumbnail process is coming up with like 2 to 3 power words, you know, words that are going to do that. So I said, okay, let's go ahead and take some of the ones that we've used that have worked really well. We also had a training called Scroll Stoppers Thumbnails where we actually taught it in a workshop to a bunch of creators. And so I took that training. I took some of the top ones that we've done in the past that have performed really well. And then I added them into I basically built this wizard that now I can go to and go, hey, Scotty, we actually did this last week or the week before. And we literally took the title and we put it into the wizard and we said, you know, can you help us, you know, get, you know, ideas for this or whatever, but we don't even have to say that anymore. It just says click here to get started. And then it basically says add your title or the topic. And then we put the title in and then it says, here's 5 suggestions following a bold promise or curiosity or contrarian or shocking, right? And so it'll give you all of these different ones and then you can pick, or you can say, you know what? I want more shocking ones. And then it will give it to it, but it's following things that have worked for us in the past. So that's one side of it. Well, now what we did is we actually teach this stuff, right? We have a private cohort where we help business owners. And so now what I've been doing is like that one right there, they get access to it. I'm not giving that away anywhere else other than in there, but it's a great tool for them. And so many of them said, oh my gosh, this is so cool because instead of thinking there, because I've done it, I still do it. And then I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I got to just punch it into the wizard. And so you sit there and you're like, oh, I need some sparks of ideas. I need some inspiration, right? And then boom, I punch it in and you get it. And so they've been loving it.
And there's something on the back end of that you've done with that as well, which is the helping on the business side. Because right now we're kind of talking more on the YouTube. Yes, we're talking about the cohort, but what's in some of those wizards is you have where it's literally going to give you the roadmap of what type of lead magnets you can use, what type of courses, services that you could offer for your niche. Like all of that stuff is built in off of our framework, which I think that's been a game changer for especially a lot of people in the cohort, but even just people that have been our 1K collective as well, as far as like the ones who are taking those first steps into like, you know, I don't know what to sell or anything like that. Well, right now, let's just get emails. And to do that, we need to get leads. We need to have a free resource, right? So we're going to, literally it'll say, hey, do you want a checklist? You want this? You're going to say, okay, I want a checklist. And it's going to say, okay. And then it'll spit out 5 different things of different types of checklists that are in that niche that someone in your audience would love to have, that would help them, blah, blah, blah. And I think that's a game changer in itself.
Here's the one I really love. And this, when I created it again for myself, but I was like, okay, these, you know, this is going to be a resource for our clients and our students. And the one is, so what we do, and just so you guys know, and if you guys get that free resource, the Steady Leads Flywheel Playbook. If you get that, this will kind of make more sense of what we're doing. But in there, you'll see that there's components that you need to build in the flywheel. You have to build that, right? And the thing that you're building is you're building a lead magnet, which is the free resource, right? Our Steady Leads. If you want that, put leads in the comments. We'll send it to you. You'll see how it works. And so basically what we're doing is we're creating that lead magnet. We got to create that lead magnet once. Okay. Second thing we need is we need a landing page, a web page that gives them the opportunity to receive it by putting their name and email address in, right? Very simple page, but you still need verbiage on there. You need a title on there. You need what to say on the button. You need all that stuff, right? Well, I created a wizard that basically builds that page out. Basically all of the contents on that page, it spits it all out. But it also works off of the lead magnet that you created. So the lead magnet gives you a title for it, and then that becomes now part of the landing page and the thank you page and follow-up email. It'll even help you write that follow-up email. So, I mean, it's been a game changer in that thing. And I mean, I don't know like how we've ever done it without this type of resources. No. But now to give it to a client or a student to help them, it's just going to help our retention. It's going to help them get results. It just helps everyone.
And I think too, it helps with not necessarily, okay, so like even for our clients, right? They're using that. And even after using that, they're still like, hey, what's your thoughts on this? And they're still going to, and that's one of the big misconceptions with AI, right? Yes, we're creating it to use it, okay? More to help us. But a lot of people, it's not just about helping. They're like, they want you to do it for us, right? Could that wizard, could it help someone to the full potential? Sure, it could. But what its main purpose is to give you on the right track, to give you the ideas, to get you right there. There's still things that, even though you have all that, you're like, I still need to know about this. I still need, I'm still missing this.
Or they want your opinion.
What's your thoughts on this? Even though it's technically you, it's a version of you, because you trained it. There's still more to it. So I think people need to start understanding with AI as far as content, business, anything, that you need to use it as a tool, like we're doing it, not to replace what you're doing. Because you still have a lot of the experience, you still have the creativity, you still have things that AI doesn't know yet. And you could train it and get it as close as possible. There's still things that, and like you said, the more personalized about it is you talking them through it, because like they want to hear from you. They want the authenticity, not just the AI portion. The AI gets them on track, but there's still more to that. And I think that's why I love these wizards is, they're great and they get you to where they need to be. But even the clients are still like, this is awesome. Now let's kind of work through this because I need help doing this part of it now, right? And it's like, that's why I like AI and the way we're using it is it's very helpful as just a tool. It's getting you where you need to be, getting you on track, but yet you're still adding your own input into it.
So I want to share something that I'm working on right now. This one's going to take a little bit longer. But I'm building it for our clients because they're using this bonus training that we're giving them. There's a bonus training inside of our Steady Leads Accelerator program. It's called 10K Launch. And basically what we did was I took all of our emails that we did for a launch that generated actually just about $15,000. And so what I did was, and there was probably about 18 emails that went out over the course of, I think about 2 to 3 weeks. And so there was like the build up, the announcement of it, right? Opening the cart for receiving payments, what to say in between to keep people engaged, to keep people wanting to possibly join, handling objections, giving like case study stories, and then close, and then like deadline, and then like post. Like there's a lot to it. And we had someone in our class or in our cohort, Darsh, who actually followed it and just followed it as good as he could. Right. Wrote his emails, like all that stuff, but just like it probably could have been better. But he still did good. He sold out a group coaching program in 16 hours.
Crazy.
Amazing. Right.
First one too.
So then I had the idea. I'm like, why don't I just take like that framework? Why don't I take all of those emails, I load them in, and I train this wizard to write a promo following those principles.
Just in their niche. Yeah.
And then it'll customize it for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually in the process of doing that right now.
Yeah.
But it's going to take a little bit of work because I have to add all these resources. Then I have to tweak it because it's not just like throwing them in and like going, here, create it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, then I have to say, okay, I like this, but I don't like this. Can you have this email here be more like this? So I'm literally giving it guidelines. And then once I give it guidelines, then I'm asking it like, okay, I want you to ask this question here. Yeah, so it's almost like creating a stop. So it's like me sitting down with whoever's going through this and coaching them, but I'm not there.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what I'm working on. I'm really excited about that one because that one's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
But they're all amazing.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm excited about is like building these for myself to streamline my process, but also to then use those as assets that we can give our clients and our students.
Yeah.
Which I think is amazing.
Yeah. And last little thing I guess we'll say is like,
I got one more thing I got to share real quick, but go ahead.
Maybe this is the same thing.
I don't know. Is it?
It's a little tool you use.
Yes, that's it.
So, well, I kind of wanted to, say that. So again, we have all these different tools we're using, and
there's a lot, but there's not.
It's to assist us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a lot, but I'm just saying
there's a handful.
It's a handful.
Yeah.
And it's just to assist us. It's to help us in any way. And one way for you is, and you said this earlier, I don't know if it was this episode or the other one, but you said, no, it was actually our last episode. If you didn't see last week's, it's on that. But you talked about how you're more of video because you like to talk, and you're not as much
video or audio.
You're not as much copy or writing or any of that, right? So one of the tools you got, I mean, you can elaborate on what this tool is, but is literally where you're speaking into it now, and it will write everything out for you and kind of create whatever it is that you're asking it to do.
Okay, so there's dictation tools already out there. Yeah. They've already been out there.
Yeah.
Right? But they don't do a great job. A lot of times you got to go back, correct it. It didn't add apostrophes where you wanted it. It didn't add smiley faces where you wanted it or whatever, right? It doesn't learn you that way. It just gives you, and sometimes it's like autocorrect and all that stuff, right? And so that makes it hard. Just to be clear, I'm like a 2-finger typer. Right? Maybe
he is. It's bad.
Maybe 3.
Boom, 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 boom.
But I tell you what, these fingers have made millions of dollars over 17 years from writing email.
No, these fingers.
No, it's actually, I got to see now. I think it's like my middle fingers. I don't know. I don't even know which ones I use right now. I'd have to get on the keyboard and try it. Anyway, it's like 2 or 3 fingers.
So 3 fingers.
Now I only have to use 1 finger. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
And it's FN on my keyboard.
Yep.
And so, like, let's say that you sent me an email.
Yep.
Right? And it's like, hey, Scott, loved the resource that you sent me on the leads, the steady leads thing. I did have a question, and then you'll ask the question, right? And then I'll be like, hold the FN. I'll be like, hey, John, thanks so much for replying to this email. And I'm so glad that you got so much out of the Steady Leads Accelerator or the Steady Leads Flywheel training. The one thing that I would do is I would make sure that you are targeting that niche very specifically with one problem. And I actually talk about that in the book. If you have any other questions, let me know. Have a great day, Scott. I lift off and it's there and it's perfect. Yeah. And then I hit send. Yeah. That's it. It's literally that easy. And so now on my phone, it's the same thing. So I will, so right now, I just got a message from my wife, says warming up. My daughter's playing volleyball right now. So I'm going to click on my little globe here and see, Scotty, it says start flow. It's called Whisper Flow is the name of it, right? Awesome. Keep me posted and keep giving me the score updates. Just do that. And then I hit, look at that. Awesome. Apostrophe. Keep me posted and keep giving me the score updates. And then I hit send. And I'm done. And it's clean.
You love that.
I love it. So the other night, this is a funny story. I'm up here. We're actually shooting this in our bonus room up here. It's our sports room too. We got our 75-inch over there.
That's a good story. That's a good story too.
It's our man cave. I got a bunch of stuff in this room. It's nice, right? Yeah. And so we got our podcast set over here. But anyway, so we're up here and I was watching like the Yankee game or something.
Yeah.
And my daughter's downstairs doing homework or whatever. And I'm up here with my little voice app talking, and then my daughter, we're in like a group chat for we call it Bronx Bombers. It's our little group chat, and I'm up here going like, yeah, well, I hope that Rice can hit this one. He struggled last inning, and that's it, right? And then I hear my daughter texted in there, and she goes, I could literally hear him upstairs talking.
Sounds like he's talking to himself.
Talking to himself, and I technically feel like an old guy now, but I don't care.
It's
so freaking easy, man. It's so easy. And whenever I'm now like trying to type and it's like auto-correcting and I'm like that, I'm getting so I'm like, what the frig am I doing? Just use your damn app, right? So it starts off free. It's like 14 days free trial. It gives you 1,000 words a day or something like that. And I used them all up, right? And so then it was like so much a year. I think it worked out to like $12 a month.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'll actually leave a link. I think there is an affiliate program for that. So we will send you through that if you want to buy us a cup of coffee. But it was like, I think it was like for the year, like $124 or something. So I'm like, I'll just get it for the year.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this as a savior for me.
Yeah.
Right. So I absolutely love that tool because I hate typing. That is not my jam.
Glad you like it.
That is not my jam. And the other thing is it stores everything.
Yeah.
So it keeps track of all of my messages that I sent. So I can go back whenever I want and check this out, Scotty. 84 words per minute. That's all I'm at, but it's still pretty good. And look at 4 weeks, 30,900 words. That's what I would have had to type. I saved these fingers, baby. I saved these fingers. All right. So
guys, as always, remember.
No. Slow down, boy. All right. Anyway, hopefully you guys got a ton of value from this. This is a loose podcast, as you guys know. If you guys are listening to this on Apple iTunes or any podcasting app, Spotify, if you're listening to this, give us a rating. Let us know. Is this cool? Do you guys get value? Did you get anything from this episode? Give us a little love there. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can give us a little love there too. Heart it up or like it up. Or comment. Do something to it so it knows that you actually watched it, or it will.
And if you're on mobile, hype it up.
Hype it. We got 5 hypes.
Did we?
Yeah, I looked at our stats. We had 5 hypes like over the last 7 days.
Wow.
We got hyped up, man.
Just rolled out.
Yeah, just rolled it out. We're getting hyped up, man. All right, guys, that's it. That's going to wrap it up. As always, remember, we're here for you.
We believe in you.
We're rooting for you.
But you have to.
You must.
Say it with me. Say it loud. Say it proud. Take action.